Good morning, everyone. Today we're looking at the Hunchback IIC-B. This is a 50-ton medium mech, and as you can see, these are missile pods. Before you roll your eyes, I have some comments to make on that. So let's take a look at the build first, and then we'll talk. So 4 LRM15s and a tag. That is as simple as that. There's no armor on the arms. There's ammo. There are heat sinks. You can alpha. You can single shot. Even with the heat spike on firing more than 2, you can do a couple of them in a row before you have to cool shot. Now, I know you're thinking, oh God, LRMs, and they're not even Artemis at that. Okay, fair enough. I know people don't like LRMs, but here's what I am asking. I'm asking you, my community, my subscribers, give me positive comments about how you would improve LRMs. The reason I'm asking is CDU, our unit, does these training nights. I've mentioned them before on Thursdays, and I mentioned them in game as well. I was talking while I was playing. Once at least we've had Darren come from PGI to chat with us, play with us, train with us, and there was a lot of comments, positive stuff that went back and forth between PGI and us, and they were interested in looking at what we were saying because our group is what we would call an average conglomeration of players. We have everyone from every tier. We have tier 1, we have tier 2, all the way to tier 5. We have training sessions to bring those tier 5s up. Crypto OKI is great at organizing stuff like that. He's in our group, but I know we're working on getting either Darren or someone else. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Darren? I don't know. Someone else from PGI back into another training session with us. And if we do, I will attend that session with the questions and comments that you guys have about LRMs. I want to focus this one on LRMs. So what I would like to see is constructive, positive comments about what you would do to make LRMs better in the game. Just as an example, a constructive comment is not get rid of LRMs. They are a valid weapon. They are in the tabletop original game. This game is based on the original Battletech game, and that is where they come from, and they're not going anywhere. But I'm sure they can be improved. Maybe they can be improved. People will like them more. There has been improvements before with the direct line of sight fire of LRMs that they went to when you have a direct line of sight. So that was a switch. That allowed you to use LRMs better in places like Solaris. For example, I could say I think that LRMs need a little bit of a tighter, spread. So if you look at an LRM15, for example, go to missiles, you're not going to get anything out of LRM energy. The missile spread is 505, and the direct, and 605 indirect. Now, granted, indirect should have more of a spread than direct. I totally agree with that. I still think that might be better if it was 505, 405 instead of 605, 505, as an example. Okay. So let me know what you think. You can also comment on the mech. You can say, I hate LRM boats. I don't care. I don't care what you put in my comments. I really don't. I care about the positive comments. If you say, hey, I had this build, great, blah, blah, blah. I've tried this on other mechs. I will like it and I'll love it. And I might put a little comment in it depending on the time of day I have. But my focus on this video was to bring attention to LRMs. I actually want to bring attention to LRMs because I want your comments. And I'm going to make a list. Every positive comment, what if we try this? What if we try that? I'll make a list and then I'll find out from my CDU members if we are having another session with someone like Darren. I'll bring them up. It may take a while. I don't know when that's going to happen or if that's going to happen, but still, positive comments might be good. And I got to tell you, I know that Darren watches me on Twitter. I don't know if he's subscribed. I don't know if anyone else from PGI is subscribed. I do not know. But if you are, and the comments come up, they might just see them straight up. So, on that note, and on that long-winded intro, I hope you enjoyed the Hunchback IIC-B LRM boat. Stay tuned for more, and I'll see you on the battlefield. Click that subscribe button. All right, folks, mixing it up a little bit today. I've been getting long-range maps all morning, so screw it. I took a long-range mech, and I know this is a one-trick pony, as in LRMs, and that's it, plus a tag. So get under my guns. I am screwed, and I know this, but I'm doing it anyway because I'm a madman. So on a long-range map like this, LRMs, PPCs, AC2s, Ultra AC2s, Rack 2s, large lasers, ER large lasers, you name it. Anything long range is great. LRMs are great for support. I am not a fan usually of just LRMs. I find the LRM needs a buff. I think the LRM needs a little bit of a buff, and I don't mean damage buff. I mean, I find clan LRMs, like the way they fire, like Intersphere LRMs fire as a volley, clan LRMs fire in streak. I think the AMS has an easier time against clan missiles. I could be wrong. It just appears that way. And I haven't looked at stats. I haven't researched it. I am not that into looking stuff up. I play, I observe, I make comment. If I'm wrong, so be it. To me, though, that's the way it seems. But in any case, this is a medium mech with 60 LRM. And that is good because it can move. It isn't the largest mech on the field. That's way too far. We'll get something coming up soon. I'm sure we can start lobbing stuff at. When we got NARC or UAVs would be great too. That always helps. But I want to use my tag as much as possible. I'm also not going to start shooting when I'm getting blippy targets like that because it's just going to be wasted ammo for nothing because there's no target. And the other thing too is I'm not going to sit back here like this and lob missiles because that's why LRM boats get crapped on a lot, is that they don't engage directly or close enough to a target. Hoping I can get within the 500-ish range of my targets here. I can get a target here.
Acquired.
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Lock on someone long enough to get a shot off. Hell.
New target acquired.
Ay, ay, ay. So I don't want to be in the front of the group, but I don't want to be... I don't want to waste
New target acquired.
time either here.
Target spotted.
There we go. Alright.
Target
That wasn't
acquired.
as good, but...
New target acquired.
I don't want to be here because I'm in the front. If you don't see any mechs in front of you, you're in the front. And again, I don't want to hide behind hills, but the entire team seems to be timid and backing off, and if I go forward, I'm just going to get eaten alive. But when and if I can... See, there's a good one. 548 range. Missiles are delivered downfield pretty decently fast. Keep moving. Even if it's just a wiggle. Again, there's only one mech in front of me, so I need to back off. And unfortunately, I think what's happening is people are seeing me back up, and they're backing up with me. If we keep backing up like this, we're going to back ourselves out of the circle completely. At least we're not doing a crazy rotation that happens sometimes. Just as I pulled the trigger, of course. I'm gonna try and get a little wider out here because I kind of need to. Very good target retention, but at the same time, I don't want to overexpose. Just ride this ridge. Any targets?
New target acquired. New target acquired.
It's a very, very non-aggressive game, let me tell you. Everyone's kind of... I mean, I can't be because I'm in an LRM boat. Which is too bad because if I pushed, maybe they'd push with me. But right now, it's not going that way. I have a feeling the enemy is going to do a... We've had enough and rush the top soon. So I want to be kind of with the group, but backwards a bit. Here we go. I think we're doing a push. Finally being aggressive a bit. Yeah, and they're doing a push too on the other side.
Spotted.
That doesn't help.
New target acquired.
We lost 2 so far, so this is not going well. Can't be aggressive and can't be non-aggressive and expect to win. That's all there is to it. Annihilator. That's a problem.
Right torso critical.
But at least we can keep up with the group. We can go and change directions and all that fun stuff while they're running around behind us. I do need to get a little angle outwards now because they are rushing.
Acquired.
I like that.
New target acquired.
Oh yeah, keeping locks is not easy. Nobody's got UAVs. I mean, I can't say much. I'm using my tag, but
New target.
only as good as when I can see a target.
Target disabled. New target acquired. Level critical. New target acquired.
I want to get that annihilator over here. I know there's one here, but I don't want to rush in the corner here either.
Target acquired. New target acquired.
Give me a lock. Kingdom for a lock.
New target acquired.
We're spread out a little bit now. Let's keep them that way. Not even sure what's hitting me.
Target acquired. Critical damage.
Ay, ay, ay. Well, let's see how the rest of this plays out. Not the greatest game, and again, this is why people don't like LRMs because they're just so indirect, not seeing the whites of the enemy's face. But I mean, 600 and some odd damage, playing with a non-aggressive team. Now, had people been a little bit more aggressive, they wouldn't have been looking at us so much, I guess. I'm not blaming the other team. I'm not. I am absolutely not. But that was a very unaggressive team right there. You can't just turn and not shoot and expect to win.
Seriously disappointing. The enemy.
Do what we can. So let's take a look at these points here. He scored the final match. So 0 killing blows, 4 kill assists, 611 damage done, 311 taken. I must have scraped someone paint and 1 component destroyed. That puts me at a 410, which is highest in the group and second highest in the match. So that gives you an idea of the lack of aggressiveness on both sides in this match. Actually, they just kind of they whittled away at us slowly but surely over time. It was an 8-minute, 23-second battle, which is kind of long. And the kills are completely spread out. We got a few kills, but not enough. Damage output on a lot of people. Where's the damage here? 150, 72, 48, 150, 175. I am not blaming the team, although it is a team effort. But I cannot be aggressive in an LRM boat. And therein lies its major weakness. You can be aggressive in the sense that you can be in shorter range so that you have less distance traveled. It's a direct line of sight. You've got tag going. But you cannot do like I was doing with the Roughneck LRM60 Artemis splat builds where you're running in and you're engaging and you're taking, you know that splat's going to kill that guy and you go to the next guy. LRMs are so spread, you don't know if you're going to kill until you do. In any case, hope you enjoyed number 1. Stick to number 2. I'm going to try and get some more damage on this one. Hopefully a more aggressive team. Just to show you what it's like from a support standpoint when you have a team that is supporting you and that you can support. Yeah. And on that note, I'll see you on the battlefield. All right, folks, round 2 in the LRM boat. The oh my god, I can't believe you took an LRM boat. I know there's going to be comments. There always is when there's LRMs, but you know what? It is a valid weapon system. Whether it is liked or not, the complaints about it should fall on ears that listen for modifications, I think. I think it is a weapon that PGI does need to take a look at. I'm not complaining about it. I'm not griping and I'm not criticizing. I'm saying there's enough grr in the community for LRMs that they should take a look at it. And I'm honestly, I don't know what. But you know what, folks? I'm going to tell you this. CDU has these training sessions. I mentioned them before. Sometimes, at least on one occasion so far, we've had Darren in the run with us, and he's asked questions. We've had asked questions. There's been some comments. So, here's what I'm going to ask of you. In the comments below, I can't stop people from criticizing LRM boats. I can't. I know that. I know you're going to do it, but that's okay. But what I want to see, if possible, in the comments below is what would you recommend to PGI for LRMs? And I don't mean, hey PGI, remove LRMs, because that's not a fix. That's not a suggestion. That is simply grumbling. It's not constructive. I want to see constructive comments in below. And you know what? If there's enough comments and if the comments make enough sense, I will attend one of the training sessions for CDU when we have a PGI member on board, and I will bring him up. If they're open for that. I'm sure they would be, but again, it has to be positive. I'm not going to get on a conversation with Darren and say, hey, my subscribers say you should remove LRMs because they suck. But if you have actual valid considerations for the changes in LRMs, if there's going to be, and I'm not saying there's going to be, I'm just saying maybe it's something we can, as a community, work together at. Glad I got to that corner. Even if my entire team is up there. Yeah, it's a base rush. Oh my gosh. Return to base. I'm doing double shots here because we've got no choice. We've got to get this going. Gotta get back to our base. This is the thing with base rushes, they make them exciting actually, because you've got a short range fight on your hands no matter what you do, because you've got to get in there and you've got to get them out. You've got to get out ASAP. One down. I don't want to get a guy in front of me. Wow. Okay, now I gotta back off here. Try and back off and do some support shots. Give me the range. Doing everything I can here, folks.
Target acquired. Critical. Target destroyed.
One. Damage on another.
Target destroyed.
Good.
New target acquired.
Being aggressive here, I like it. I like being aggressive.
Acquired.
Oh, don't like him.
Target destroyed.
Okay, good. Wow. That was fun. I don't care what the numbers are, I'm posting this because that was fun. That was a base rush / rush back and defend the base. So 1 killing blow, 7 kill assists, 627 damage done, 110 taken. I did end up shooting through a cluster of friendlies there. I apologize for the damage. 10 components destroyed. Let's take a look at team stats here. 424, which is highest in the match. Woohoo! I hope you enjoyed these 2 videos of the Hunchback LRM15. And remember, in the comments, I want to see constructive criticism. I'm trying to change the mindset as much as I can. I know it's a minuscule amount, but I'm trying to change the mindset in the gaming community as much as I can. Positive comments, constructive comments. Love it. See you on the battlefield.